The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Is it good? Yeah. In the Stanley Parable, you play as Stanley, who works in an office space. One day, he stops getting instructions from his boss and decides to leave his office. Upon leaving, he realises that all of his colleagues have left, and then it's up to you to explore and find out where they went. It's a bit of a walking simulator, as all you do is walk around and occasionally click on things. But there's a twist. The game has a great narrator that tries to shepherd you through the game. For example, there's often branching paths where the narrator will say, Stanley took the door on the left. If you deviate from the path, it will alter your playthrough and where you end up. My first playthrough took me about 20 minutes, which, as someone who knew nothing about the game prior to playing, I was a little shocked. But as I began to play more, I realised just how much content and how many different endings there were in this game. 90% of the endings were very entertaining and funny, but there was a couple stinkers that were overly long and quite boring. But for the most part, the game was very funny with its meta commentary on itself, video games, and development as a whole. The game's narrator has a great sarcastic sense of humour, and he often reminded me of the narrator from A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy radio show. Also, he'll comment on what you're doing, and there was quite a few times where I thought to myself, they won't have a dialogue line for what I'm about to do. And they always did. It was very impressive. The graphics look a bit dated now, even though the game only just came out on current gen consoles. Another thing that dates the game is the loading screens. Granted, they're incredibly short, mere seconds of black screen, but they were often really immersion breaking. For example, you can't just take an elevator, nor can you go into a new area without being hit with a loading screen. I just wish they could have done a better job at masking them. The game did crash on me once, but seeing as the playthroughs were so short, it wasn't the end of the world. That was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and I give it a 7 out of 10.